Looky there. The old Crawfordsville High School. We must be in Crawfordsville, Indiana, in Montgomery County. So we're going to take a walk down here, down the sidewalk, and we're going to see what we can find. Zip code 47933. Always throw in that zip code, that way you know where you're at. Father. We just crossed over onto Water Street and we're headed north on Water. Got some nice houses along here. Now we're going to go down this street right here, which is Jefferson Street. I'm walking east on Jefferson. I hope you can keep up. It's very hot out here. I was told I need to make more of these walk around videos, and it was just hard for me to find the time. So I decided, even though it's really warm, I'll go ahead and make one now. This is August 4th or 5th. I'd have to look it up. I think it's the 4th. Oh well, it's close to that date. In the year of 2024. This house up here has a lot of satellite dishes on the porch. You think they use all those? I'm headed for Elston Avenue. What a lovely garden. We're going to cross over right here, over Wallace Avenue. That's the Wilson Grade School, still in operation. Come on, everybody. Let's pick up the pace. I don't want to leave anyone behind. We're coming up on John Street. Now I'm going to make a left on John Street, and then we'll be headed north. I was correct. John Street. We're at the crossroads of John and Jefferson. I will now head north. Coming up on Wabash Avenue. A street unlike any other street. That's a weed. Probably not supposed to be there. Yep, I see Elston Avenue. That is where the Interurban Railroad once ran through. It came down East Main Street by the courthouse and cut over on Elston Avenue. And I'll show you the bridge that it used to cross over. Well, where the bridge used to be. And the reason I know that is because Crawfordsville Library has a map showing the routes that the Interurban took. One of two electric railroads in Crawfordsville. Two different routes, I should say. Up here to the right, where that burgundy car is parked, that's where the railroad bridge was at. It carried the Interurban over the Monon tracks. And when I was a little kid, I remember I seen that bridge from Wabash Avenue when we drove by there. It was still there. That would have been in the early 70s or something like that. I don't think it was being used, but the structure was still there. I mean, I don't know. It might have been used for car traffic after 1930, I don't know. Cars were pretty new back then. You still had horse and buggies in the 1930s, in the early 30s at least. So you had a mixture of automobiles and horse and buggies. The General Lew Wallace Study and Museum is right there. I believe he wrote the Ben-Hur story, and right there it is. Right there used to be a bridge, and it went over and hit Pike Street. And then on the Pike Street, it hit Traction Road. That's why they named it Traction Road, because that's where the Interurban used to roll through, on its way to Lebanon. And then later on, I can't remember the exact date, seems like 1914 maybe, that's when the Ben-Hur route came in, and they ran them to Indianapolis and back. And then they stopped using the main street, and they stopped using Main Street to run the Interurbans, and they ran them over along Wabash Avenue, I believe. I don't know, the map shows you. And I believe the Ben-Hur route took over the Main Street route here and controlled both the electric trains to Lebanon and Indianapolis. So many takeovers in the world of railroads. But yeah, it crossed over. You can see the tracks right there. It crossed over the Monon right there. You know, well, it's now CSX. But it became, after it was the Monon, it became L&N, Louisville, Nashville. And then it became, eventually it became CSX. Seaboard Coastline, West Point route. And then it became CSX. But as a youngster in like I would think it would have been like 1972, I got to ride on a L&N switcher steam engine. I got to ride in there. I saw them stoke the boiler. I mean, they didn't use many steam engines in the early 70s, but they were that day. At least they were switching with one, because I got to ride in it as they were switching. Couldn't see anything, but you could feel the rumble. We're coming up on the historical downtown part of Crawfordsville, Indiana. Let's not forget the zip code. 47933. I almost said that wrong. I could walk miles, but I don't want to make the video that long. I like to walk in the shade when it's really hot because it feels good. The old phone company building. Doesn't look like they do much with that anymore. Still says AT&T on the side of it. Does anyone know what they do with this building now? Maybe they still use it. I don't know. I know what they do with the building beside it here on the west side of it, because that's the United States Post Office. That's where people go to mail their letters and buy stamps. I just seen a squirrel go up a tree. I do believe that's normal behavior for squirrels. I always liked that post office building. It looks pretty cool. Isn't that neat? And it looks like they're doing some work on the old Ben-Hur building, possibly restoring the inside of it. I don't think I've ever been in that building. We got a truck at a stoplight, so they had a life insurance company here at one time. I was told there was a dentist office in here. Of course, we lived here in the early 70s, but I don't think I ever went in that building though. I believe 218 on that building over there, that's where the interurban station was once located. Because it ran right down here in the middle of Main Street up to the courthouse. The first tracks laid were at the courthouse. They used to have a magazine shop in there. They got the new water fountain installed. That's where the Crawford Hotel used to be. I vaguely remember seeing that before they tore it down. And on the corner was Goodman's department store at the corner of the hotel. I don't know what that was like. Hello. We're gonna cross over here. This is Main Street and Green Street, I believe. Down there's where the Strand Theater used to be. It's now a parking lot. And this Dance by Deborah building used to be Dale Camp, some kind of department store. And in 1933, the fire took that out. It was Bishop's Big Store in the early 1900s, and then that became Goodman's department store. Fire started in the basement and took out half this corner. And in one of these buildings, they had a small, like a mini mall, that my mom would often call it. I don't know which building it was, one of them. Possibly this one or the next one. I don't know. You would go in there and they had different shops, kind of like a mall. I have only found one person that remembers that being there. Of course, Milligan's wasn't here then. But, I mean, it basically looks the same. A lot of businesses come and go. Over there, that's the courthouse building. And a war memorial over there. They even have a cannon. Lots of road construction in the city of Crawfordsville. As we look north through downtown Crawfordsville, I'm now walking along Washington Street. They have a new cafe over there, the Second City Cafe. I have a gift certificate to go eat there. I hope it's delicious. As soon as my friend can make it, we'll go eat there. This is the noisiest part of Crawfordsville right here on Washington Street. Let's take a gander down Pike Street. That's where they hold the farmers market over there on Pike Street. They close the gates Saturday mornings from 8 till noon. That's the Crawfordsville Library. So that looks like it opened in 2005. That's the newer building. Over here is where it used to be. That building right there. And this parking lot right here used to be a garage for Herman Davis Chevrolet. It's the Carnage Museum of Montgomery County. I bet that's pretty neat. I haven't been in there. Yep, it opened in 2007, 2 years after the library opened up. Wait. We're looking down Wabash Avenue to the west, right through there. It says wait, wait, wait. It's clear. We can make it all the way across. Looking down Wabash Avenue. We have a laundromat 24 hours, along with a marathon station. The journey's not over yet, but it's coming close to an end. Can I walk further than this? Sure I can, and you can too. But it would make the video pretty long. We're going to turn back onto Jefferson Street, and we're walking back east where the old Crawfordsville High School used to be. The building still remains in good condition, and it's now apartments. Flats, as they call them. Hello. Right there. Let me walk down the street so we can see better. Many of high school students were highly educated in that building. They learned many crucial things to help them through the game of life. We're coming back on East College Street. Laurel Flats. That's what they call this now. We're going to cut back over onto Green Street and back to the parking lot. Trailhead parking lot. It's called Trailhead Park. It's a great place to park if you want to roam the city streets, because you can park there from dawn till dusk. We're now crossing over Central Avenue. We're now at the park. It's been nicely mowed. It looks good. They have a few park benches and a trash can. Not a whole lot of shade right now, but it's a great parking area. Used to be the A&P grocery store here, and I believe there was a depot long before that. Then it became Crawford's, and then I think it became the IGA, and then it became Crawford's again. Then it became a pet store and it burned down. We'll end the video by looking at the sign up here. There it is. All right, hope you enjoyed the walk. I'm going to shut this video down. I hope you got some good exercise like I did. Even though it's very hot and humid out, it was worth every moment of it. And if you have an electric vehicle, right here is where you can charge it up at. Right there. One of many charging stations. All right, stay safe, be happy, and until the next video comes around, I will see you later. Goodbye, adios, and aloha from downtown Crawfordsville, Indiana.